Hello, everybody. I'm back. I know I've been away for a while. You know how that goes, but I wanted to do a summer catch up special because I wasn't really vlogging this summer, so I wanted to catch up on like the bigger, like the biggest stories that happened this summer, as well as the mediocre, what's in entertainment, what's in the news or whatever. So let's get to it. Um, One big story that happened was last month with young lady by the name of Sandra Bland. Now, according to Sandra Bland's Facebook, she was like a young woman, same age as me. She was very, deep into equality, and she spoke a lot on racism on her Facebook and everything. So she was preparing to take a job in Texas, and on Friday, July 13th, I mean, no, Friday, July 10th, I'm sorry, Friday, July 10th, she was um, pulled over and arrested for failure to signal. And from the dash cam video, it shows that she was sitting in a car smoking her cigarette, and because she was you know um being mouthy with the officer, it seemed like he had a short fuse, got upset because she was talking back to him, and he arrested her, slammed her on the ground. And then there's a part where you can't really see what's happening because the dash cam is facing straight to her car, so it's like everything's happening off camera. And you hear her tell him, you slam me into the ground, I can't hear, you have your knee on my back, I have epilepsy. Like, she's telling him all of this. And the guy is just like really, really nasty. I will light you up, put your cigarette out. Like, he's just very rude and nasty to her. So she's like, all of this for failure to signal. And she's like, I can't wait to take y'all to court. So they arrest her, and she's in jail over the weekend. And she made a phone call from jail to a friend, telling a friend that she can't believe that she's still locked up, how this wasn't a serious, it wasn't that serious to be locked up, and she's still in shock and whatnot. So they took her mugshot or whatever, and next thing you know, that Monday she committed suicide. Now, it's so many conspiracies surrounding her committing suicide, and a lot of people were asking, well, why would she commit suicide when she was going to start a job? And other people were saying, well, they know it's BS that she committed suicide, because they said that she committed suicide with a trash bag, and they were saying that trash bags are not allowed in jail cells. So it's like a lot of conspiracies. The main conspiracy was her mugshot. A lot of people felt like she was already dead in her mugshot. And I mean, if you do look at her mugshot does look off. She looks very dead in the face, very, like the life is sucked out of her or whatever. And then they released this video claiming that she was alive when she took her mugshot. And but even people that saw the video pointed out that the person that's in the video that's taking the mugshot looks nothing like Sandra Bland. She's bigger, she looks a little, I think, a little darker, a little lighter, whatever. It just doesn't look like her. So now weeks roll by, not much is being said on the Sandra Bland situation. About last week sometime, the autopsy, I think it was an autopsy, found that she did not commit suicide like they were saying, like everybody thought. She was killed. And that sounds about right, because it's like, why would she commit suicide when was gonna take them to court for for them arresting her. It's a lot of things that she was gonna do that she didn't get to do. So it's like, why would she commit suicide? Like, it's just out of the blue. And then ever since then, it's been so many people who have been arrested for small mediocre things, and they committed suicide in jail. And like since Sandra Bland, I think even before Sandra Bland, I don't know, it's been like a number of women and men, African American women and men. So my question is, what's gonna happen now that we know the truth? That she didn't kill herself, she was killed. So it's like, what's gonna happen now? And I really hope and pray that her mother gives the Waller County Police Department hell. I hope she sued them. I hope she take them to the cleaners. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with the officer that arrested Sandra Bland, but I just hope that, you know, justice will be served for Sandra Bland's family, because she didn't deserve to die. That girl did nothing to nobody, and it really breaks my heart that it's like, it feels like war has been declared on, you know, African Americans in the US of A. And I mean, I don't think that all, you know, all one race is racist. I think that everybody is like, you know, everybody is different. Some people have their feelings towards racism, others are racist. You know, it's just a whole lot of, the problem with racism and all of that is that people don't know how to respect each other's differences, like I said in a vlog before. And until we all learn how to do that as a whole, we are never going to be united. And it's sad. So I don't know any more information about the Sandra Bland thing besides that they found out that she was killed. So they found out more information. I'll discuss it further, but rest in peace to you, Black Queen Sandra Bland. You know, we're gonna continue to keep your legacy alive, and hopefully, like I said, justice will be served, because you did not deserve that at all. So moving on. Also, what happened this summer is we found out that Kandi and Todd Tucker from Real Housewives of Atlanta are expecting a baby together. They already have daughters from previous relationships. Todd has a daughter named Kayla, who's I think like 18, 19. And Kandi has a daughter named Riley, who's like 12. So they've been dying to, you know, ever since they got married. Even before they got married, they would, you know, they wanted to have a baby together so bad, and I'm glad it finally happened for them. So I can't wait to find out what they're having. I can't wait to see. I wonder if Kandi's gonna discuss her pregnancy on this season of the upcoming season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm excited for them. Congratulations to them, and good luck with everything. Well, from what I was reading, they're doing this, they're doing like a remake of The Wiz, and they're doing it live, and they are casting all of these, oh my God, excellent singers and actresses. So, I know Queen Latifah, Mary J. Blige, and Jennifer Hudson are just to name a few people who were supposed to be in The Wiz Live. And I was like, oh my God, they do that? I have to go see that. That's going to be so good. Oh my God. That's going to sell. That's going to make history, sell tickets, make money, all of that. So I'm excited for that. I don't really know much more information besides who they were like potentially casting, or who is like, you know, it's for sure who they're casting. So I'm excited to see how it comes out. I'm excited. I want to see it, you know, live or whatever. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated, because I don't really know much more other than who they potentially casted. So stars of the show Empire: Grace Gealey, aka Boo Boo Kitty, and Trai, I think his name is Trai Byers, aka Andre Lyon. They're engaged to be married. I didn't know that. Congratulations to them. Now it's gonna be weird watching Empire, knowing that he's Cookie's son and she's Anika, who's Lucia's ex-fiance. That's just weird. It's gonna be weird watching the show knowing that, but you know, all jokes aside, congratulations to them. They make a cute couple though. They really do. Moving on, Fantasia Barrino got married. I am happy for her, because we all know Fantasia's love life is just, her track record is, if you've seen her movie, Fantasia, Life is Not a Fairy Tale, you'll see the guy she was with, her baby daddy, he was terrible. And then that big old scandal she had where she was with a married man that she met at a T-Mobile store, and she had I think she had a miscarriage or an abortion when her and his wife went to court or whatever. I don't remember, but she had a baby with him anyway, and they weren't together. Like, it's just crazy. So I'm happy for her that she finally got a man that loves her or whatever. Like, she got her fairy tale. So congratulations to her. Good luck, well wishes, everything. Well, sad news about Bobbi Kristina. She passed away July 26th at the age of 22. As you know, she was in hospice care after being found, I think, like, underwater in the tub or whatever. Like, she was passed out in the tub. So they had her on, like, basically life support from January to July, and she passed away in July. And how I feel about the whole situation is, it sucks because that's a life that's gone too soon. But at the same time, I feel like now finally her soul, her spirit, everything is at peace because she's reunited with her mother. And she's in the best hands, So, it's a sad loss for, for everybody, because she had the potential, she had the potential and all of that to do great things. But sometimes when you're not happy in life, death seems to be a better option. Not to say that she committed suicide or anything, but like I said, there's a bunch of stories surrounding how she passed away, the details leading to it, all kinds of craziness. But rest in peace to her. I'm just glad she's at peace now. She's reunited with her mother. And that's the end of that story. I know Bobby Brown is a mess. He is a broken mess, but I mean, it is what it is. Death is a part of life. Well, speaking of which, Tami Roman from Basketball Wives, she had announced earlier this summer that she was expecting with her boyfriend Reggie Youngblood, and 3 months into her pregnancy, she miscarried. Now, in my opinion, I feel like she announced her pregnancy too early. But I mean, things happen for a reason. But at the same time, I was told when I was pregnant with my son, don't announce your pregnancy until after your first trimester. Reason being, your first trimester is the most critical. Them first 12 weeks of pregnancy, anything can happen. You can miscarry, you could stillborn, anything can happen. So I was told, because my fiance, his family, friends, all of them, they from the islands, so they believe in this stuff. And I'm superstitious. I believe in certain stuff. So I remember his friend who was a nurse. She told me, don't announce your pregnancy to anybody until after 3 months. After 3 months, you can announce it. You can let everybody know. But don't announce anything until after 3 months, because somebody could wish something bad on you and something could happen to your baby. And at first I thought she was crazy for saying that. But now that I think about it, there's some truth to it. Because, like I said, that's the most crucial time when a woman's pregnant. Anything can happen. So I feel like Tami, she announced her pregnancy way too early. She announced it when she was 6 weeks. I think she should have waited until after. But I guess being a celebrity, she couldn't really wait. So I feel really bad that her and, her boyfriend miscarried, because they really wanted that baby. But, stuff happens for a reason. And she's still, 45 is not old to have a baby. There's women out here having babies in their 60s. So I know her and Reggie just going to try again and just hope for better. And I'm rooting for them. So my condolences. I hate to hear, miscarriages and all kinds of, I hate to hear that. So my heart goes out to her. Another story that happened was, it's been going on for about a year now. But they've been saying that Bill Cosby basically admitted in a 2005 deposition that he did drug multiple women with quaaludes. And I don't really know what to think about this whole Bill Cosby thing. I do think once you get the finger pointed at you for being a rapist or a molester, anything of that sort, your reputation is tarnished. And his reputation is tarnished, like to the point where they removed the Cosby Show from TV, like syndicated episodes. They removed it from TV. Just anything in general that was affiliated with Bill Cosby is like they just, took away or whatever because of these allegations. Because so many women have been coming forward and saying that he sexually assaulted them, raped them, or whatever, drugged them, and it's been going on for about 50 years, 50 plus years at that. And everybody's question is, well, why are all these women coming forward now? Why, and I mean, that's everybody's question. And also, it's, Cosby and his wife, like, they're basically saying that this is all, like, they feel like this is racism. Like, this is deflecting from the fact that they wanted to pitch a TV show to a major station like Fox or like NBC, one of them or something like that. So this is to distract people from that and to just, call him, basically a rapist or whatever. So I don't know. The story is all over the place, and honestly, I'm tired of hearing about it because it's like, is he guilty or is he not guilty? And then on top of that, somebody had posted on Facebook a video of a clip rather of him on the Cosby Show basically admitting that he puts drugs, that he adds a little something something to his barbecue sauce for women. And I mean, if you watch that clip, it's a little creepy. And then, people been making memes with him, throwing quaaludes at females. I mean, it's been funny, but it's a sad case. And I just hope we, basically come to, find out the truth. Because, I mean, I still don't know the truth. I haven't really been keeping up with the story. But, what I have been hearing, they're saying is true. And then they're saying it's not true. Like, it's just so much going on. So, I mean, who really knows? And if he did, then, it needs to be handled. He needs to go to jail. Something needs to happen. But if it didn't happen, and if this is all a ploy just to distract us from what he's trying to do, then, shame on the people for pointing that finger at him, because that's something that you can't erase from, Google or anything like that. That's like, that's a hit to your reputation as a person. So, man. Last story might not be big to everybody else, but it kind of is to me because I grew up a fan. Wrestling legend Roddy Piper passed away in July from cardiac arrest and pulmonary embolism, and he passed away in his sleep. He was 61 years old, and I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, these wrestlers, and it's mostly the men. They pass away left and right from like the craziest things: cancer, heart attack, all of that. But I know being a wrestler, that takes a lot. It takes a toll on your body. So a lot of these wrestlers don't know how to deal with the pain, the agony, all of that. So, but Roddy Piper was a wrestling legend. Like, he was a real cool dude. He had his own little show within the show called Piper's Pit or whatever. And, like, he was a good wrestler. Not really much I can tell because I caught on to his, like, who he was, like, a little bit late. Because I started watching wrestling in 2001. And I know when I used to see him, he used to have Piper's Pit. He used to have the wrestlers come on. He used to interview them and talk or whatever. So, but, every time Roddy Piper would come out, the crowd would go crazy. And I just think it's sad, like, a lot of these wrestlers, and he was 61. 61 is still young to me. And, a lot of these wrestlers pass away so young. And, it's just sad. So, rest in peace to him. My condolences to his family. But that's all for keeping it current. I'm still behind on some videos. I will catch up. And I'll have another keeping it current coming soon. I'm trying to get back into it. Next week I'm actually going to the Blackout from Sweet Addictions TV and the Scorpion Show. I'm going to the Blackout barbecue where hopefully I can finally meet all my favorite vloggers. Like I've mentioned Ashley Shaw Miller and Bondi Blue in a couple of videos, and I cannot wait to meet all of them. So I'm going not even next week, this Friday. It's in Georgia, so I'm excited. I will still vlog. I'm going to vlog about it. I will still, post my videos while I'm out there. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you next video. Later.